Welcome to the Daily BA. My name is Ryan O. I am a behavior analyst. I studied at the University of Nevada, Reno in psychology and business administration. And then I went on to Florida Institute of Technology where I studied in applied behavior analysis, received my board certification and all that in 2013. I'm on what is now my third startup related to behavior analysis. Now, I've been extremely lucky to have a number of different influences and mentors in various camps in behavior analysis. Everything from the charter, the philosophy guru, the practitioner that's just like amazing, the kind of questionable practitioners, the entrepreneur, and even the internet trolls. So, now in 2013, I had the opportunity to attend an ACT bootcamp. So, acceptance and commitment therapy, and its underlying counterpart, relational frame theory. So, both of which have various responses from our field. From an RFT standpoint, language is relating, and it's a generalized operant. It's really no different than other behavior out there, except that there's this transformation to stimulus function that occurs, and it's not just isolated to equivalence relations. But what about Skinner's verbal behavior? It was a great start, and it's been a while since that publication, and there's a lot of other data that's out there that we need to be looking at, right? Yeah, that's it. This new thing that they're adding. I don't know about that. It doesn't fit in Skinner's framework, and it doesn't sound very parsimonious. All right, those conversations can head a lot of different ways. I'm sure you know of the wars and journals that have gone on, and I can't do that all justice, and that's not the point of this, but it does bring up something I really want to talk about today, and that is, who's right? We have all these different ways of viewing events, right? So after one of the events at the boot camp, I asked Steve, who's right? I'm getting all these mixed responses. Some of the people that I looked up to and read and adored in our field were saying that this is not real behavior analysis. And it wasn't lining up with me. And as a student, it's really hard to sort out when you have all these different people telling you different things, right? Now, I will say that functional contextualism is on much more stable grounds, in my opinion. And there are some significant research studies that we need to take into account that have come from the line of relational frame theory. But I just don't understand why it's this noxious thing to some behavior analysts. That's just my perspective. We have to look at this new data, right? Now, philosophically, it's tricky. According to Pepper and others, it all depends on your worldview, and we can't technically compare one worldview against another. But there's also the data, the ethics, and the practical implications as well. So it's a multifaceted issue. So where does that leave us? At the very core of our field, behavior analysis, we have this thing called pragmatic value, and that is, it must work. Now in our science, that means prediction and influence. That is successful working in our science. Sounds really simple, right? Prediction and influence. Prediction, influence. Prediction, influence. Well, it turns out it's not that simple, but it is a good place to start. So today I'm asking you, stop, think about, is this working? Whether that's organizational behavior management, working with a child, working with an adult, working with whomever. Stop and think, is this working? We need to constantly be thinking about those sort of things. Now, how to actually evaluate whether or not working and different things that do work are better than each other is a whole different issue we'll get into another time. Just today, start with, is it working? If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're coming back. It actually matters, please. I'm starting to release dates in which I'll be traveling, where I'll be at, looking for collabs, meetups for this project and other. And with that said, I'm Ryan O. This is your Daily BA.